Kia ora tātou. I'd just like to talk a little about the Investing in Educational Success, or IES, that the PPTA is negotiating with the Ministry. Basically, what it's all about, what it means for us, and to correct some of the misinformation floating about. As teachers, we've been lobbying governments for years about affording us better career pathways and more time for us to collaborate and support each other. Up until this year, no amount of engagement with ministerial staffing work groups or task forces or other joint strategies produced any genuine commitment from any government about resourcing our requests. Then, in January 2014, the government presented the education sector with a $359 million offer to create much of what we'd been asking for. This wasn't about kindness. It's election year after all, education being voters' #1 concern, and the Minister of Education not set to win any popularity contests may have also had something to do with it. The goal of the IES initiative is to improve outcomes for students through encouraging collaboration between schools, expanding teacher and principal career pathways, and encouraging teaching as inquiry. The original IES proposal was met with, I believe, quite healthy scepticism and had more than its fair share of fishhooks. But the government was prepared to engage with sector unions to develop the idea into something that would work for everyone. The government's willingness to listen and to adapt is shown by how different the most recent proposal is from the initial one. We've ensured the remuneration of the new roles is reduced so it relates to that of existing teaching roles, and we've added time allocations and provision for PLD. Gone are the super principals parachuting in and change principals waving magic wands and turning struggling schools into interplanetary success stories. And there is no performance pay. The model now offers genuine roles that recognise classroom skills and experience. We've made sure the IES is about resourcing teacher-led innovation and collaboration. So where to from here? Unusually, the government declared that the IES model should be actioned through our collective agreements. It's nonsense to claim that negotiating with a union isn't consultation when it gives absolute power to PPTA members to accept or reject the outcomes. We'll work with any government that wants to advance the cause of public education in the best interests of teachers and students. Our present challenge is to negotiate with the Ministry suitable variations to our collective agreements to lock in the new roles in time for Term 1 of 2015. And we're ready to go on that. Remember, because this will be implemented in the terms and conditions of your collective, it won't be like a pilot where funding comes and goes on political whim. PPTA will have a legitimate interest in seeing that it operates for the benefit of schools, and will be able to negotiate changes if we later learn that there are things that can be done better. It won't be easy for schools used to competing to start building communities of schools that work together. But if they do, they'll be rewarded with extra funding and staffing. We have a long way to go to make sure that the details of the roles and the way that they are resourced works really well. But that's what negotiations are all about. There's plenty of information about all of this on the PPTA website. And if you want someone to come and talk to your school or region about the details, just email inquiries@ppta.org.nz. Thanks for watching. Kia kaha.